well, been a while, but I'm gonna be as consistent as possible. Miss a day or 5, we'll make it up. So today it's John 5, and honestly, it's just a lot of stories I've heard growing up of Jesus' life. Like him healing on the Sabbath, everyone freaking out about it, and then him being like, "It's okay, because me and God are like this." And I just think that's funny, because that's how he reveals himself. He's like, "Yeah," he reveals to the world he's the Son of God. He's like, "Yeah, it's okay. My dad said it's okay." That's what he wants us to do anyway. I just think that's funny, and I just think probably one of the things that I really like at the very end of the chapter, where Jesus is basically saying, you put all your hope in the scriptures, which was the Old Testament for us, yet you don't actually know them. And that when what's been predicted is playing out in front of you, you don't recognize it. And that you continue to put everything you have into knowing the scriptures and knowing them better than others. For one, that's wrong, because you should be, if you know something, you should be trying to tell it to others. And then 2, you're supposed to have a personal relationship with God. Moses, who he later referenced, because he says, if you expect to see me on Judgment Day sitting there, that is not what I'm saying. I'm saying Moses is going to be there, because that's who you put your hope in. And he predicted me. He'll be on the right side of God, with basically standing there with God, condemning you because you didn't listen to him. I really never clocked in my head that he says, Moses is going to be there saying, that's not what I said, like trial. It's just crazy thought of, like, because a lot of times I feel like I fall more into the Pharisaic side. I've been jokingly called in my family a Pharisee, especially for my sister. And so I think I'm always more sympathetic to them. But I'm also hard on them because I'm hard on myself for that regard. And so I think that's something that I need to look at, is like, I know I've been putting more time into scripture than anything else, but that's because I've been spending time in anything. And, I take 5-day breaks between, but we're getting more consistent, which is good. And so, but this just kind of reminds me, I need to start implementing the intimacy with Christ in my life through prayer and communication, having times of sitting and waiting and listening and reflecting. So that's kind of what I got out today. I know there was quite a bit that I didn't talk about. That's just what kind of stood out to me. And just kind of goes back to John saying, if you don't believe what Jesus is saying, you don't believe what I'm saying, this person's validating what I'm saying, and he went out